that's a whole person, but they're not on the side of the street yet. All my, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just in case you couldn't tell, I am super multitasking by recording while I'm out and doing chores. This is probably going to be a really short Narwhal vlog. I don't see it being longer than 10 minutes. I see it being drastically shorter than 10 minutes because I don't expect to be talking right now very long. And I really have no clips to show you. So the last 2 weeks I have been, by the way, if you haven't guessed, I have moved to be doing these every other week now, because I don't know why I decided that I should be doing these weekly. Like, I hadn't already given up putting up weekly videos like 2 years ago. What was I thinking? I don't live a life where I can put content up every week. Please, no. So none of that for me, sirs and madams, kids. So this will be happening every other week. But I do want to have something to put up every week or so. Every other week, I mean. I want to put things up specifically because it's for me, right? Like, I would like to remember what I've been doing because I have the worst memory and this kind of stuff helps me. So moving on from that, this week I did a lot, but it was not necessarily things that I could catch on camera. I was actually helping a friend who moved COVID friendly like, and I was just helping them when I could. Like, not that I was doing much. Excuse me, why are you stopped at a green light? Thank you. Anyway, I was just helping out where I could, and I was helpful, but I was not going to record their home or me being there. And I spent a little more time with another friend just to catch up outside, 6 feet away, masks, because, you know, those things are important to do when you are able to, when you're around people who are going to be safe. Merging. And so that was the thing that I did. Oh man, this car must be making a lot of noise. My car is very loud. This was probably a mistake, but I'm just going to continue. And if it gets too bad, I'll just have to re-record some of the things. What have I been doing? I've been doing a lot of drawing for the story videos that are going to be going up at the end of this month. The story is called Twice the Fool. Hello again. I'm actually surprised my battery's not dead yet. So I'm sitting in a beautiful chair. We should name this chair. What should we name the chair? Maybe I shouldn't give it a name. I literally sit on it. Anyway, I'm here working. You can't see it from this angle, but you can't see it from that angle either. Working, and I'm taking a break from some of my work to read over the story that I want to put up at the end of this month. It's something I wrote originally in, I think it was 2009. Yeah, 2009. So I'm going through it and I'm revising it because 2009 Hatcher had a slightly different style than 2021 Hatcher. 2021. Who says 2000? Who says it all the way? I do, apparently. Anyway, so I'm working on that. But my issue is that, I don't know, I think like, I started reading it in about the first quarter of the first page, literally just the first top part of the first page. I was like, oh no, what have I gotten myself into? Maybe I shouldn't put this up. And then I was like, okay, it got a little better as I went. But like the framing of the story is not weird. It makes sense when you're reading it on the page. I have to get through reading the whole thing, but the biggest issue that I'm having with it is that, like, I don't know how this is gonna translate to video form, especially if I'm drawing it. I don't know. I don't know, it's difficult. So I'm gonna get through this, and I'm probably gonna ask the opinion of Jam, mostly because I'm talking to her right now, and see what some people think might be the best way to go about actually making this into a visual medium. Because I personally really think you need to read it. I remember trying to read this aloud to somebody once, and they were like, wait, what's happening? And I was like, you're right. It's weird if you don't see what's happening on the page, because there are page breaks in places and stuff. So I guess we'll just see how this turns out. Honestly, I feel like I should just start calling this the sitting vlog, because that's all I do. I sit.
I need gas. This one is actually just going to be a two-parter, because it's really difficult to find a place to split this particular story into 4 pieces or even 3. Like, I almost had to do it all in one, and let me just tell you, that was not a thing that I was excited about at all. I was going to scrap the whole thing because that would have been too long of a video. As it is, I don't know how long it's going to be. These are the images that I've been working on, so you'll be seeing those in whatever capacity they end up in. And yeah, I've just been doing that for a couple of weeks. I unboxed my kimchi and then jarred it. I got that on camera, so here you go. Okay, hello. Ignore me. I mean, don't, I'm on camera. I'm just having one of those days where I'm like, I don't want to do anything. And there's a lot of stuff that I have to do. I really should make some food to eat, but I don't want to. I don't want to do anything right now. So what I'm going to do is take out that kimchi that I made and see if it's done. So let's get that done. Okay, let's see how this turned out. Different camera angle. Okay, let's give this a try. Oh, I mean, I'm just gonna use my hands. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's not as red as I normally like it. It's not as coated, but it's definitely got the Have I made it better? Absolutely. But that's good. Also the spice. Ugh. Again, it's a little, like, it feels like a little bit too white. I wish it was redder, but I know that when I get down there into those juices, it's going to be saturated. So what I'm gonna do now is move these to glass jars. Yes, I will be using my bare hands, because why not? For real. Pop them into the fridge so the fermenting process slows. And then I'll probably put some in a tiny one to give to one of my friends who just moved. But, that's some good kimchi. Okay, kids. So that's done, as you can see. I've got a small one to give to a friend. These have to go in the fridge kind of immediately. I should actually have done that before I started talking, but I'm just gonna finish this up real quick. Now I want to eat. I'm hungry now. So that was pretty good happening, I think. So we'll see if my friend wants this. If she doesn't, I know that there are a couple other people who do, and I'm just gonna let these rest before I immediately start putting them in things. It was actually really good. My mouth is still like warm. Oh. Okay, thanks for joining Auntie's cooking time. Part 2, I guess. Bye. What else have I done? Oh, I've been reading. We restarted a book club with a couple of my friends, and I'm forcing them, it's not forced, they're really enjoying it, to read one of my favorite series when I was a kid. It's called The Protector of the Small series by Tamora Pierce, and legit, it's like one of my favorite things. I love it so much. And rereading it as an adult is an experience. It's good. It's still good. It still stands the test of time. Tamora Pierce, wonderful. We finished the first 2 books in basically 2 days. They were short. They were only like 200 pages each. And we are going to take our time and savor the 3rd book. So we'll read that over a span of 2 books. Did I say that we'll read it in 2 books. We'll read it in 2 weeks is what I meant to say. Hi, your blinker's been on for a minute. Are you gonna come over? No? Okay, then I'm gonna speed up. I've done all I can for you. If you merge into me, we're gonna have a problem. Other than that, I really haven't been up to much, to be perfectly honest. No, I have. I've not worked on my new novel at all. I was talking with one of my friends from book club about how I've had to restart it 4 times just this year, and I was like, yeah, and I had to do this, and because it's in this setting now, this meeting has to happen before this meeting, which throws everything off, and now I have to rethink the structure and characters and yada yada yada. And she's like, why don't you just move it to this place? And I was struck dumb, because that would fix a lot of issues, but now I have to go and research a 3rd location because it's already been in 2 other locations at this point. No, this is the 4th location. This will be the 4th location change. But it will fix a lot of problems that I'm having. Writing's hard and involved and annoying. But all that being said, as annoying as her like giving me that revelation, I'm excited. I'm excited to get back into it because it was really throwing off my groove. Other than that, I have not started working on the next parts for the collectors, which will be up in March. I have in my brain started working. I know what the next part is going to look like, but I refuse to start working on it until I get all the art done for Twice the Fool. I'm very much that person who will be bad, who will just be like, I prefer to do this. So if I don't finish this, then my guy, it's not getting done. And then I'm going to be very upset at myself. So we're not going to do that. Also, this is a 20-minute drive. How did I complete it in 10 minutes? Driving the speed limit. That's how, kids. Ooh. I went to a very far away store because I specifically wanted to get some fish cake corn dogs. Cheese and fish cake corn dogs. And I got them. And you know what I'm going to do when I get home? I'm going to cook them and I'm going to put them in my face and I'm going to eat them. Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, I have nothing of use to say now. I hope this audio wasn't like the worst thing ever. We'll do our best to clean it up. But who knows? Who knows how that'll work out? Message to future me. Just start asking your friends if it's cool to record whatever you're doing together. You know it's kind of annoying. You find it super annoying when you have no footage to share. Yeah, just start asking your friends if they're cool for, being on camera. Nobody watches this channel anyway. Just ask. Just ask. It'll be fine. And tell them you can blur out their faces. And if you're having deep conversation, it's not going to make it anyway. You'll be cool. Just ask your friends. They're your friends. Don't ask your husband. You know he's not going to be on camera. Okay, kids, that is all. I am almost home and I have to go to the bathroom. So, bye.